Spain has many beautiful, beautiful churches. One of the most famous churches it hosts is the Basilica of Our Lady of Pillar. The place where the church is situated, within the surrounding village, it is said that Mary appeared to St. James, one of Jesus' apostles, and I'd like to tell you about that today. About 7 years after Jesus was crucified and ascended into heaven, Jesus' 12 apostles obeyed his command to go out into the land, into different nations, and spread Jesus' good news. The apostles went to different lands, different countries, and James ended up in the land we now know as Spain. He preached throughout the land, but was frustrated because nobody wanted to hear the good news, and he had a hard time finding people to follow Jesus and become Christian. One day, frustrated, he sat by the river and prayed. And he prayed how frustrated he was and how he didn't know what to do. And then miraculously, Mary appeared to him on a pillar holding a statue of herself. Then Mary gave James the statue and told him, "Don't give up. Keep the faith. People will believe, and their faith will become strong as a pillar. Now please, you and your disciples and followers, build a church right here on this very place with that pillar and place the statue atop." And what makes this story even more interesting, from what people say, Mary appeared there while still living in Palestine or Ephesus. That's called bilocation, the ability to appear in two places at the very same time. A good example of this is St. Pio, who died in 1967. People witnessed and saw him do the same thing, appear in two places at the same time. He was in confessional, hearing people's confessions, while at the same time he appeared at a hospital giving sacrament to the sick and dying. That is what bilocation is, and this is exactly what Mary did by appearing in Spain while at the same time being at her home in Palestine or Ephesus. After Mary appeared, James did what she said and had the church built. And true to her word, many people came and converted to Christianity and became people of strong faith. Eventually the church became too small and they had to be torn down and rebuilt into a bigger church. And the same thing happened again, and eventually it was added onto and added onto, where it still stands today. And people from all over come to this church and say that miracles still occur. So I think Mary is continuing to help us understand that we have to keep our faith as strong as a pillar. God bless you.